Hi friends, I'm back with one more video. This video will be the continuation of this video, the blue line, the T+0 line, the saver. This is saver for me. So this will be the continuation of this video. Okay, the blue line. Okay, so I would recommend you to watch this video first, and then you can watch this video. All right, so let me take you to sensible. See, this doesn't have anything to do with any strategy. I'm just taking the iron fly as an example. But end of the day, right? Whenever our trade shows loss, MTM loss, right? The blue line will help us in terms of mitigating the loss in advance, because it will give us an indication in advance saying that your trade might go into loss with a moment of 50, 60, 70 points, right? It gives a prior indication, right? We have already discussed everything in this 21 minutes video. All right, so I would recommend you to watch this video. So let me quickly get you to the sensible. So I'm taking iron fly as an example. That's it. I mean, this has nothing to do with any specific strategy. See, this has to do only with your blue line. See, look at the blue line of your iron fly, right? From center it is going steep, from center it is going steep, right? So now my adjustment or this video is all about making, right, this blue line, right, more of more of flat, or we should make our MTM loss minimal to minimal. Okay, so I've taken the same two tabs, I've taken the same iron fly just to differentiate you. Okay, this is my iron fly in tab 1 and this is my iron fly in tab 2. Okay, so you have a maximum profit of 15,000. 6,500 is your maximum loss, and I know the capital deployed is 40,000, but if you're targeting for this 15,900, I think you can just stop watching this video. Okay, because 15,000 per week, right? No, I mean, it is very difficult. I would say it's purely depends on your fate. All right, so we need to target, the realistic target is like 2 to 3% per week, right? Majority of the traders, they look out for like maximum percentage, but I'm a very conservative trader. Even if I get 1% or 2% or 3%, 3% would be the maximum. So 3% per week is almost like 12% per month, and that would be like almost like 120% or 140% per year. So do you think 140% is easy? Okay, let's not discuss about the psychology or the this thing. So let's come back to the trade. Okay, so now this is your iron fly. Okay, this is my original iron fly. So what I'll try to do is like so right, iron fly is like we sell two straddle and then we buy two edges. All right, so what I'll try to do is look at the blue line. See, rather than going for one quantity of buy, right, what I'll do, I'll purchase, I'll get two buy. Just look at the blue line, friends. That's it. The moment I bought two buy legs, check the blue line. Check the blue line from, see, I'll again get it. See, this is my original, right? This is your original. Your blue line was steep down, right? The moment I have purchased one extra PE, check the but capital is more or less same, right? Your original as 40,000, but this has only increased with 5,000. All right, but check the beauty, right? Let's say tomorrow you have deployed this trade today, both the trades. You have deployed the iron fly, typical iron fly, and you have deployed the trade by buying two PEs, right? The moment you bought two put legs, right, your blue line has not even become flattened, but it is like rising. Right, rising blue line is very good for profit. So this is like unlimited profit. Check the limit, check the profit, it says unlimited, but we are not targeting unlimited profit. I'll show you like when exactly we need to go for this strategy. Right, nowadays the market is so volatile. Even check today what happened today's, right, market has opened 2% gap down, and still it went down and we added 2.65%. Check the bank nifty 2.48. So don't you think this is like very volatile market? Check all the trades. Infi 5%, 2%, TCS went down by 5%. All these trades went down because your parent, that is like nifty 50 and bank nifty, right, they are at minus. So don't you think this is very volatile market? Even tomorrow we can expect a gap up, or maybe we can expect a gap down, right? Look at the VIX. I mean, I'm not sure whether I have this. Let's see, where is the VIX? Where does the VIX stands? Right? Check at the VIX, friends. VIX is at 24%. 24. So don't you think market will be volatile? Right, 24% VIX. Just imagine how volatile the market would be. I think so. I'll get you back to this thing. So what? Let's see. Let's say you have deployed Ironfly and at the same time you have deployed this trade. Let's see what happens if market makes it down, goes 2% down in your typical Ironfly. You will have a loss of 424. Right? Whenever the market goes down, you know, right, your VIX will go high, right? You will have a loss of 1753. Show me, right, how the VIX will go. See what happened today, right? We add, see, almost check this area, right? Check this area. We add a 10% up moment of the VIX. See, this is what I'm talking, friends. Whenever the market falls, what happened to market, right? Market fell like 2.65%. So what happened to your VIX? VIX went by 10% today. See, I'm just showing you a realistic example. Check the time, check this area. VIX went 10% and more than 10% today. So what will happen to your trade, to your original iron fly, if the market goes, let's say 2.5%, right? We'll take the today's example. Market went down by 2.5% and there is an increase in VIX. Let's take the today's example. So you have a loss of 1872 in your original iron fly. Let me take you back to my customized uh, trade, so wherein we are just trying to make this blue line more balanced. Okay, the same thing I'll try to do here. I'll get the market to 2.5%, right? See, the moment I got the market to 2.5%, I'm seeing a profit of 6,658, right? I'm not even increased the VIX. So let's see what happens if the VIX goes by 10%. Right, so we have to check the two scenarios, right? This is what happens whenever the market falls, the VIX will go high. Straight away I am into profit of 10,000. Friends, you're getting the logic, right? So everything is view based, right? So we have protected our put side, right, by just getting one buy leg, extra buy leg. Your capital remains the same, right? You are into 10,000 profit with a move of 2.5% on the downside, but whereas your iron fly is giving you a loss of 1872 because your blue line is very steep. So what did we do in this trade? Basically we made the blue line flat. Now you might be asking, like, our call side is like on the risk side. Okay, let me get the call side also. Let's have deployed this thing, but still we are with 9,000 profit. And check the call side. Even the call side blue line is very flat, and it is going up, so we have unlimited profit. Check your profit has drastically reduced to 26,000, whereas your original iron fly has 40,000. So don't you think you were able to reduce your capital, and moreover you were able to increase your profit? So let's take the other example. Let's take market went to 2.5% upside in our trade, in our customized this thing strategy, right? 2.5%, right? So you are at a profit of 8,395. Obviously your VIX will fall, right? Let me take that example also, minus 10, right? So now see, this is not a good combination. Whenever the market goes up, right, the VIX will fall down. So now you see a loss of 3778. Let's see an example of what will your iron fly do in the what do we say, the momentum market, when the market is going. So how much we added? 2.5%, right? So let me take the market to 2.5%. Okay, 2.5%, and with a minus, with a reducing of VIX, right? So you are at a loss of 1,386, but here you are at a loss of 3,778. You know, right? Because I'll take you to the Greeks of this one. Greeks is 546. Vega is positive, so we want increasing VIX. We do not want the decreasing VIX. But whereas your original iron fly, check the Greeks of the original iron fly. This is almost minus. So what does this need? This needs the falling VIX. That's the reason we see less loss when the market is going up and the VIX falls, compared to your modified this one, wherein, right, the market is going up and the VIX is falling down, because we need the rising VIX. All right, so that's the reason we see more loss here. But end of the day, friends, end of the day, every time we need to protect our put side, right? So that's the reason I've shown you like two different things. It is not mandatory that every time we need to go for, right, two calls, right? I'll make my call like this. I'll make my see. Anyways, this is the risk defined, right? My call side loss is 11,736, right? Do you see how many times we have seen gap ups, friends? Tell me one thing. How many times we have seen gap up, right? Let me take you to Bank Nifty. Okay, how many times we have seen? Very rare, right? I'll take gap ups, right? I've already shown you. There will be like too many gap downs, but gap up will be very uh, yes, okay, let me show you where all we add gap downs. Right, I'm not able to see here. Okay, let me convert it to 1 hour. Okay, so friends, see there is a gap down, right? Gap down, right? Yeah, we have a gap up, one gap down, right? So gap two gap ups. I'll show you like how many gap downs we have. Like see, there is a huge gap down. Here is a gap down. Here is a gap down. See, I'll tell you like maybe out of 10 times you'll have only two times of gap up, but 8 to 9 times it will be like gap down, right? Here gap down. See, there is a meaning for me to show you all this gap down. See, gap down. Just check. I mean, pause the video and check. Like, see, there is a gap down. What I mean to say is like we have to deploy the trade this way. So we need to have extra protection on the put side because we have more of gap down. So whenever we have the gap down, right, your trade will give you huge profit because we have made the Vega positive here. We have made the Vega positive because we need the increasing wicks, not the decreasing wicks, right? Increasing wicks will give the benefit for the buying legs. So we can deploy this. So how many times? Maybe I would say out of 100 times you'll have 95 times you'll have gap down. And when you have gap down, right, it would be like take example of today, right? I think today's this thing is the best example. We added 2%, almost 2% gap down. Let me show you in the chart. Okay, this is Bank Nifty, right? Okay, what happened today? All right, see today we add a gap down. How much percentage? Right, we had a gap down of almost say 2.5% of gap down we had. Let's say tomorrow also if you have a gap down, like what profit your trade will give you, this trade, right, with a gap down of, right, 2% and increasing wicks of 10%, straight away you will get into 8,275. Right, the reason why I'm not going for call side additional is like I can go for call side, but there is no need because very rare we have gap ups, and during this, especially during this volatile market, we are having very, I mean, too many gap downs, and the gap downs will give you profit in the customized trade rather than your iron fly. Iron fly, no, needless to say, right, it will give you huge loss, right? Your increasing wicks 10%. All right. See, this will give you 1,825, but this is giving you almost 8,275. I'll just leave it to you. See, my purpose of this video is not to explain you about straddle, strangle, anything. See, beat any strategy, beat any strategy, but you need to ensure that your blue line is not steep going down, right? Like this. If your blue line keeps going down, you will end up into loss. See, I'll show you. Like, what if market went down by, let's say, 5%, right? So your loss will increase here because the blue line is steep. What will happen if the market keeps going by 5% here? Needless to say, see the profit, profit is drastically increasing. See, you have a profit of almost 20,000 because of one reason, because overnight we bought this put buy leg extra. We did not even increase our capital, but we had a protection on the put side. So this is not a strategy, friends. I'm just giving you a context. This is the follow-up session on the blue line, right? So end of the day, right? All the decisions should be taken during the market hours, so you should not you should not regret after the market hour saying that, "Arey, it's just Nifty is going down or it is coming up, I should have bought a put leg or I should have bought a call leg." Every decision has to be taken before 3:30, so just keep your put leg safe. What will happen even if the market opens flat? What will happen, right? Even if the market opens flats, let me do, right? Even if the market opens flat, where are we? Okay, I'll get this to 0, right? What will happen if the market open flats? You will have a loss of only 135, right? You will have a loss of only 135. Check the black box, right? So let's say I'll take it to Friday, right? I'll take it to Friday. You will have a loss of only 500 rupees, right? And during the market hours, can't you get it back to one, right? Have this put leg protection on the overnight, and during the market hours, when the market hours, get it back to one and make it to back to iron fly. You can just monitor throughout the day, right? During the day, you should not give the more loss, but the only threat for all the option sellers is the overnight trade, right? So whenever you go for overnight, right, just make your put side safe, right? Right, if the market opens flat, accept the 500 or 400 rupees of loss, convert this back to one lot, right, by paying that extra 500 or 600 rupees. Monitor your trade during the daytime, and again at 3:30, based on the market view or based on where the market stands, right, based on your price action, again get it back to 2, right? Make your PE side safe. If not, let's say your market is going to this side, right, onto your call side, right? So this time at 3:30, make your call side, right, blue line. That's it. I mean, if you work on your call side blue line, even if tomorrow you have a gap up by like 3-4%, right, which is very rare, you will be in profit, 15,000 profit. Gap up is very rare, but still this will help you. But still this will help you. See, 4.5% will give you. See, 3.5% is giving you 8%, right? 3% is giving you 6,000 profit. All right, 4,000 profit, 2.5%, right? This is giving you 3,000. See, 3,000 on a capital of 42,000, friends. What more you can ask? If you're targeting for this profit, 15,000 profit, then no one can help you. I would rather say tomorrow, if the market gaps up at 3,000, that is almost like 8 to 9%. I would say 7 to 8% of the profit with the overnight trade. Can't we exit the trade, right? And let's say I'll get it back. See, even the call side also, right? This works, but you should have the view, right? You should have the view whether the market is going up or the market is coming down. If the market is if the market is coming down, if that's what your price action says, right? Just convert this to on your put side. If market opens, let me get it to the default. See, this is your default. If market opens like 2% gap down, right? Let me show you. 2% gap down, 4,000 on a capital of 45,000, 10% profit. If you would have deployed this trade yesterday, right, you would have got 10 more than 10% profit today, because check the market at the same kind, 2.2% of down, gap down today. Right, friends. I think I've taken more time today, but this is a continuation of blue line. This is, I'll name it as blue line 2. This is not to do anything with your what do you say, with your strategy, right? Today I've just given you an example of with ironfly. So tomorrow I might give you an example. I will make one more video. I'll clear this, come to your ready-made trades. You can go for ratio spread. Now it's your responsibility to get. I'll show you 1 second, right? This is 19th May, right? Okay, let me take you to the 27th, because 19th May is done. And let's say I'm deploying a put ratio debit spread, right? So now check the blue line. Blue line is going down, 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 right? Your what do you say, goal is to get this blue line, right? I'll show you. I'll find. Your goal is to get the blue line, not steep, but you have to get it, either do like this, right? You need to have a range, or else your blue line should become like this, or else your blue line should become like this. You need to have a safety from here till at least 3%. But check the blue line now. It's almost steep from like it will give you loss from like 0.5%. See, 1% fall will give you 1423. So your responsibility is to make this blue line. How will you do that? I'll just leave it to you. Whether you wanted to go for extra buy, or you wanted to do some option selling from your call side so that your blue line will become flat, I'll just leave it to you because adjustments are very, very, very dynamic. All right, friends. So friends, please subscribe my channel, please share with your friends, and please comment if you have any questions. It will take only 1 minute for you to subscribe my channel, right? Believe me, I'll come up with many more unique content. So right, all my videos are very practical oriented. I'll not even tell you to assume things. I'm just using the sensible, right? And I'm showing you, right, how the trade looks like. All right, thank you, friends. Thank you for watching my video.